Are you looking to invest in Bitcoin but are unsure about its future price action? Are you wondering why it has risen so much already? In this video, we'll explore some of the reasons that may explain the dramatic rise of Bitcoin prices. So make sure to watch this video till the end. Hello, and welcome back to our channel, the place to be if you want to up-level your knowledge and awareness about crypto. In today's video, we're going to talk about the most important reasons for the rise in the price of Bitcoin. But before we get started with today's video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button to never miss an update from us. Now, let's get started. Let's start by taking a look at some of the numbers. The price of one Bitcoin rose from approximately $7,500 at the beginning of 2020 to almost $69,000 in December of the same year, marking a stunning 125% increase. The cryptocurrency market as a whole also saw significant growth during this period, with its total market capitalization rising from around $200 billion to over $800 billion. So, what are the most important reasons for such a dramatic rise? What makes Bitcoin so special that it attracts investors from all over the world? To answer these questions, we need to look at some of the key factors that have contributed to Bitcoin's success. Limited supply. One of the main reasons for the rise in Bitcoin's popularity is its limited supply. When Bitcoin was created in 2009, its protocol was set to limit the total number of Bitcoins that could ever be created to 21 million. As of January 2023, more than 19 million Bitcoins have already been mined, leaving only around 1.5 million Bitcoins left to be mined. This means that the supply of Bitcoin is effectively fixed and will not increase over time like it does with fiat currencies. As the demand for Bitcoin continues to grow while the supply remains constant, its value is likely to appreciate. Halving events. Another factor contributing to Bitcoin's price increase is its halving events. The term halving refers to the event that occurs every 4 years when the amount of Bitcoin miners are rewarded for validating transactions on the network is cut in half. This means that the rate at which new Bitcoins enter circulation is reduced by half, leading to a decrease in supply. The next halving event is expected to take place in 2024, which could contribute to further price appreciation. Growing institutional adoption. In recent years, we have seen a growing number of institutional investors, including hedge funds and pension funds, allocating a portion of their portfolios to Bitcoin. These institutions often have much deeper pockets than individual investors, and their investments can have a significant impact on the price of Bitcoin. For example, just the announcement that mass adoption of Bitcoin is on the horizon is enough to send shockwaves through the crypto space and beyond. Inflation hedge. In addition to limited supply and institutional adoption, Bitcoin's price may also be rising due to its perceived value as an inflation hedge. As the value of traditional currencies such as the US dollar continues to decline due to inflation, investors may turn to alternative assets such as Bitcoin as a way to protect their savings. Bitcoin's fixed supply and decentralized nature make it an attractive option for those looking to hedge against inflation. Geopolitical tensions. Finally, geopolitical tensions between the United States and China may be contributing to the rise in Bitcoin's price. As tensions between these two superpowers escalate, investors may be seeking to diversify their portfolios and reduce their exposure to traditional markets. Bitcoin's decentralized and borderless nature make it an attractive option for investors looking to reduce their exposure to traditional markets. Moreover, it's worth noting that many see Bitcoin as a potential competitor to gold, which has traditionally been seen as a safe haven asset. If Bitcoin continues to gain acceptance as a store of value, its price may continue to rise. But the question still remains, what exactly is driving the demand for Bitcoin? There are several factors that may be contributing to the demand for Bitcoin. One of the main drivers of demand is the growing popularity of cryptocurrencies among millennials and Gen Z investors. These investors often have a deep understanding of technology and are comfortable investing in digital assets. In fact, a recent survey by Fidelity Investments found that nearly a quarter of millennials and 16% of Gen Z investors had invested in cryptocurrency. Moreover, there's been a growing acceptance of cryptocurrencies by merchants and businesses. This makes it easier for consumers to use Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies for everyday purchases. According to a survey by the cryptocurrency exchange Gemini, nearly 1 in 10 U.S. adults had used crypto to make a purchase in the previous 6 months. Another factor driving the demand for Bitcoin is the increasing number of publicly traded companies that hold Bitcoin on their balance sheets. This helps to legitimize Bitcoin and makes it more attractive to institutional investors. For example, Tesla, MicroStrategy, and Square have all invested a portion of their cash reserves in Bitcoin. And as more companies follow suit, the demand for Bitcoin is likely to increase. So, how do you think the price of Bitcoin will perform in the future? Will it continue to rise or will it experience a correction? It's impossible to say for sure what will happen in the short term, but many analysts believe that the long-term outlook for Bitcoin is positive. The limited supply, upcoming halving event, growing institutional adoption, inflation hedge, and geopolitical tensions are all factors that could contribute to the price of Bitcoin continuing to rise over time. However, it's important to remember that Bitcoin is a highly volatile asset, and its price can be affected by a wide range of factors. Investors should always do their own research and due diligence before investing in any cryptocurrency. In conclusion, the price of Bitcoin has risen dramatically in recent years due to a combination of factors, including its limited supply, halving events, growing institutional adoption, inflation hedge, and geopolitical tensions. As the demand for Bitcoin continues to grow, its price is likely to appreciate. However, as with any investment, it's important to do your research and due diligence before investing. So, what do you think drives the price of Bitcoin the most? Comment below and let's discuss. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a like and comment below with your thoughts and feedback. Subscribe to our channel to stay updated on all things crypto. We hope you enjoyed the video and learned something new. We look forward to seeing you in the next one.